I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How you know that? Promises and contracts. I used to.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Detroit Lions. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. 23-yard line.
Come on.
Right to the air is Daniels. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Let's go. 70,
From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
First down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Here's Daniels. Under pressure, they got him again. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down. It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now it's gone. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here comes third and about a foot. Goff now looks to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That's their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down.
180, 2 for 1.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
At the 50-yard line.
180.
From the 50, it's gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Well, he's got to be out of balance, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now gone. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line.
Another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To throw is gone. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Dorrance Armstrong.
Second and 20.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Gibbs straight ahead. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Maverick.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Fourth down.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And they finally get to him out here midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10.
Mustang 19.
Now Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 8.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Those are the words you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Check smash. Check smash. Top low 18. Ready, right?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got a more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now. 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a first and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 4 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Commanders 7, Lions
3. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
Jamison Williams, 65 yards. And the Lions are able to move back in front. Extra point forthcoming. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Okay, break.
Here's 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go. 70 Lions.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. To the sideline and incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That one out wide and intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
We go to that. Black 20s.
After the interception, here's Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up 2nd
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
180.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Goff now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, no one likes to see that drop. But I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Throwing again is Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Play action, now it's Daniels. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Commanders have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10.
Lions 10.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
11. DC.
Goff. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Back deep to return is Marvin Mims. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. And a nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Next team, Sandy Lions. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. The pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. I think probably just trying to draw them off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A toss out right to Gibbs. It's a room to maneuver. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 38 yards. And the Lions have yet again retaken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Here we go. Set. Panther 80. 19 Lions.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Panthers, 1st down.
Dragon 60.
A gain of 14.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. 25 yards for the touchdown as they have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Lions 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
34-yard line.
Goal. That is caught by Laporta. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Second down and 6 now.
Back to throw, Goff.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Gibbs is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Tonight, 2 for 1, 180, 4 down, check it. 2 for 66. Orange.
Here's Goff.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Commanders 21.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. Hey, Trav. 18, Rattler.
A final shot before break. Daniels looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. He's got daylight. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Smith will come in motion right. Throwing now is Daniels. Over the middle to Smith. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
19-18. Check.
Here's Daniels. Pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at about the 28. A big-time return there, 40 yards. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Goff now looking to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
19 tight. 60 Vikings.
To throw is Daniels. That ball caught by Campbell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's your 1st and 10.
1st down, Washington.
Now Daniels. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their 1st, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 2nd and 6.
180.
Now it's gone. This to Laporta, right side. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is gone. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
St. Brown. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
now gone.
At the 42-yard line.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Goff now looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they're going to have another 1st. The tackle's made at Washington's 35. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
And now we're going to get a timeout. called by the Washington defense.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
We go to the 180. Go, 12, go. Hey, shell, hard ball, 4 now.
Here's Goff. Got his man, it's Williams. Touchdown, Detroit!
Jamison Williams
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Lions 45, Commanders 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback.
And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there for Washington. 43 yards.
First down, Commanders.
To the air goes Daniels.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10
at their own 12-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He's got it to Williams. And a result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Goff now to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second-half blowout material.
To the air again. Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
A shotgun snap for Goff. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams
from 21 yards away.
And the Lions get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them...
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Room to run at the 50. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run the full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw. For their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Hey, 76! 76! Average wall! 4 down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
2nd and 10.
Tonight! 180!
Here's Goff. That's complete right side. It's to Slaw. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up 1st and goal.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. Let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
71 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180!
Gone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Lions are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. An extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 13. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff.
Goes out left. It's caught by Williams.
And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
We're good.
Here's Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And now lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he goes out of bounds after a solid return with 45.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he is going to have a Commanders first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
A gain of
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
18, red.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
19, 5 here. Come on. Set.
Daniels looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
70 Ranger. 70 Lions. Catch. Mustang 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to fire one, corner the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Daniels. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
19 Tiger.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. He'll try to do it himself. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good. Lions, 1st down.
Throwing now. Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And this is caught, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score, might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
This is caught at the 20. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. Big yardage that time for Washington. 44 yards. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this play a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanket.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Aiden Hutchinson. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Come on.
Willis got to have this one. And it'll be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Goff going to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. The Lions stay alive as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.